That will be good for passing time. So I'm gonna keep this ridiculous outfit on because let's go to the church because I do want to try to clear this check. Whoa. With Suna. Let's try to go there. Love how Encyclopedia has 0 things to say today. You are alone in a wilderness with your muscles, agreeing to just anything. Oh yeah. No, like, Encyclopedia almost never says anything, which is, like, hilarious. Because, like, you know, no thoughts, head empty is pretty much how we do it, and we muscle everything. And physical instrument is like, if it's not manly, I hate it. Because help. I think we're going the wrong way. Where am I going? I need to go this... Wait. I'm totally going the wrong way. I need to go left. Yeah. I need to get to the church. What is anything? Yep. Yeah, we get some very funny, like, dumb choices sometimes where it's like, wait, are you being literal? And then everyone's like, no, it's just a saying, and then ignores your stupidity. Okay, can we warp here yet? Why does it not give me fast travel? Oh well, we'll just cross the bridge. Anyways, we'll run the old-fashioned way. Okay, so let's go all the way over here. Doo-doo-doo. Oh. Seems like the walker was either very confused or drunk out of his mind. Okay, we can keep going this way. Oh, we can just walk up this way. No, when people tell you to eat crap, they do not actually mean find crap or defecate in your hand. Yep, exactly. That's exactly what happens. It's pretty funny. It do be a very good video game. Oh, there's a box here. Oh, relax, it's not yours. You didn't crash every MC in Revshell, hopefully. Oh, money. Okay, so we're off to the church. We can also talk to Andre in here. Oh, yes, and I did want to finish conversations with the people. Oop, sorry. Bumped the mic. I did want to finish conversations with people in here. Because I didn't get to do that last night. Because I needed to meet someone at 9 o'clock. Alright. And the music is bumping.
Welcome back.
Alright, so this is locked. I think we talked to her fully, so... Let's try talking to, Noid. He drops a bolt into his toolbox. I want to talk some more about this place.
Dead body, spirit entered. What is there to talk of?
Yeah, this is what happens when you don't understand words. You let club boys into a church? Yep. As you can see, that's what happened to me. Oh, man. You say that as a carpenter yourself?
I don't say much anything as a carpenter anymore. They tried to make me into a reckoner and a leveller. Made me a bit manic, you know. I regret the time I dedicated to that profession and that worker collective. I say things more as a member of the hardcore side dance community these days.
You're not gonna ask me how I knew?
Why? You're a cop. I carry carpentry tools.
Hey, cool Noid, do you happen to have more medicine? You know, for my sinuses. How old do you think this church is? Over 300 years?
That's right. The first settlers built it, plus 6 more like it, on the coast here. Was one of the first things they did. Must have been really scared of something, but I understand. alone on an uninhabited archipelago, forced to face themselves and nature. Pre-industrial quantities of solitude, the sea, perhaps something more fundamental. I would want to build a safe place for myself and my own as well.
His voice echoes in the wooden cavern of the church. Something more fundamental. You mean the sound anomaly?
Maybe they were unable to face the nature of the world, perishing.
He looks up after the rafters. What style is this church built in?
Cop who's into building critique.
He taps the floorboard.
Okay then, this is folk DeLoreanism, lawmonger, huh? It's a subset of early DeLorean architecture.
Okay, and what is this DeLorean architecture like?
Total. Everything between an ancient concrete cathedral and a glass cube is DeLoreanism. This is just an homespun version of it. Folksy stuff. Early mass production. They made thousands like this. Does that help you out?
What would a DeLorean building look like?
Like that woman there. Vertical, thin, white. A false image of grandeur. The source of the system is up there. You're at the bottom. They really dug that power vertical.
Yeah, no, you're right. Perishing world. Hey, do you have medicine?
Like to show off large and intricate structures. Arches, spires. Put you down with them. They were really into painting everything white too. Virginal shit, you know. Marriage shit. Virtue and tyranny.
Marriage is crap, yeah. This church isn't painted white as far as I can tell.
Right.
He takes a bolt from the toolbox and spits on it before shining it. This church isn't painted white as far as I can tell.
Stands to reason it used to be white on the outside before the sea wind took all the paint off.
He peeks out from a small window in the dark. Slowly peeled by the wind, your skin crawls from the sensation as you look around. Wow, that's kind of interesting. So he was actually, like, a skilled carpenter, but then probably the way he is now has to do with all the drugs, I guess. What did you mean by dead bodies?
Dead bodies of perennial plants. Sigma functions have left this place. It's a good thing we came along. The spiritual collapse has been total.
I completely love the world they made, though. Every time I see the church, I'm kind of sunk into the mural of the innocent and all the weirdnesses everywhere is so good. Yeah. No, I love it. That's why, even though I know what happens, like the story, the main story or whatever, I did want to play it for myself, which I am having a good time. But yeah, I love this game, for sure. Let's see. Spiritual collapse.
I saw some piglets suckling their dead mother. Have you heard this one, cop man? After a short while, they shuddered and went away.
And continues without waiting for an answer.
They had sensed that she could no longer see them, and that she wasn't like them anymore. What they loved in their mother weren't her body, but whatever it was that made her body live. End of quote. This is an high-quality carcass.
He kicks the floorboard.
A pair of anodic beats and hard bass is needed to reanimate it.
Where's that quote from?
Sarai's man, who lived a long time ago, an ancient hardcore brother.
What you're saying is you're not a big fan of the inocentric system.
A 3,000-year-old tyrannical regime of history, built and maintained by hundreds of generations of self-appointed intellectuals. It's false core.
But you guys said the Ecclesiastes were all about love and hardcore before, remember?
I only said unity. One word. Figures of authority always misquote you.
He points to his friends.
Andre doesn't care about the Ecclesiastes. He just wants the operation to run smoothly. And Egg is a demi-beast. You shouldn't listen to what people say. You should listen to what they are.
And you propose the dance music will supplant this system.
Melodic dance music.
He nods.
Regular dance music wasn't hard enough. And yes, I do.
You know what this kind of stuff goes well with? Don't you have to be on drugs for that, though?
Only a little.
Cool.
It's a necessity. All large human gatherings
Are narcotic.
It's just the way way of the spinal cord.
Oh my gosh, that's such a good quote. All large human gatherings are narcotic. It's just the way of the spinal cord.
There is a difference between narcotics and group elation.
One kills you, the other does not. Kim, you're the best.
Humanism that the inocentric system has been feeding us on giant city squares, that's not a drug. The sugar and wheat it feeds us is healthy.
Smugbot, this is you. Electrochemistry. That's you. The supercharged humanism. Okay.
Forget it.
He waves his hand.
An imbecilic discussion. You two continue. It's more hardcore that way.
He said hardcore. He said the words. We are built to remind and help. Mm-hmm. How do you like the glasswork?
I don't. Fuck are giving me the evil eye.
That's her innocence, Dolores Day. Mind your words. I'm getting real negative vibrations from her too. You want to get inside the church and now you don't like the stained glass window.
No wonder.
He cracks his neck.
We have to get rid of it. Dismantle it. Can't dance with a giant mass murderer looking at ya. Not a good look for the club.
That's true.
Mellow, man, mellow. No one's a mass murderer. This is a house of love. Mass murder on the floor.
Mass murderer on the floor. Oh, but she's innocent of humanism. But she's pretty. Yeah, but who isn't accused of being a mass murderer these days? The resettlement programs are totally okay. I'm a big fan of resettlement programs for some reason. I do feel there's something terrifying about her. Isn't she supposed to be an embodiment of the world spirit? Would you say she was, you know, human?
I like this question, cop man. She did not live the life of a human. She lived like someone who's playing a game. The life of an operator. That's not the life that humans live. She was adored.
That's an interesting point.
Humans aren't. I don't know about you, but they hate me. And they do not think I'm innocent or some shit like that.
Wisdom from whatever weird corner, yeah. Yeah, they hate this too, point to yourself. I don't know what you're talking about. I have thousands of fans. I'm surrounded by love and support all the time.
Well, they loved her. They put all their love in her and forgot all about the rest of us.
The young man lets go of the suspenders and they hit his chest with a slap. Oh, we can say something else about this. Let's see. Isn't she supposed to be embodiment of the world spirit?
The world spirit does not have a body. It has organs. Hardcore is an organ of the world spirit.
He raises his left hand.
This Arno van Eyck track is an organ. The carpentry and glass cutting that built this house are also organs. She's a thief, if you ask me. An organ thief. All innocences are.
Do you feel there's something terrifying about her?
There is. She is a party.
Party repellent. Ha ha ha.
Taken down before we can begin partying in here.
No, that's not it. It's something more. Something closer to your skin. Take her down. Crush it. Destroy that window. Keep it. Keep the beautiful sharp shards. Keep her long face in here. Do you know what? I've never had this option. I wonder what happens if you break it. And I'm very curious. We're gonna destroy all of our emotional what's the word I'm looking for? We're gonna take on our emotional trauma head on. We're gonna throw the paper into the wind and we're gonna crash the window.
Will do.
Heck yeah, let's do it. Speakfree nods and pets the toolbox as if it were a cat. She's going to haunt us. You'll be cursed big time.
Stop twisting my melon, man.
Oh, Andre doesn't want it.
Love it. It'll be our thing. Plus it keeps the cold out.
Darn it, I guess we can't break it. Oh, excuse me. Sorry for the yawn. I mean, but who isn't accused of being a mass murderer these days?
No one says Arno van Eyck is a mass murderer. The Anodic pioneer Rietveld is not a mass murderer.
Why not?
He is not accused of mass murder. Likewise, no one says Jermaine Egghead or Andre are mass murderers. You can live entirely outside that suspicion.
A very
Billions of
logical
people go
explanation.
about not being guilty of mass murder. Just not her.
Okay, that's fair. But she's pretty.
She invented the beauty you're feeling. She and her glass cutters and iconographers. You set the standard, alright.
He turns to look up at her face.
Then you meet it. It's effective like that, but it is also very soft of core. That so-called beauty of hers.
You're right, I like it hardcore.
In the true life of tomorrow, every woman will be an innocence. They will wear neon headbands and leggings.
And they will glow in the dark. His eyes smell enigmatically. Oh my living gee. It's dear. Suddenly feel like you need to plummet into it. Look away. Say something. This is interesting because I thought we would just pick one of these and then the conversation would end. But now we're just talking about all the options, so might as well keep going.
Humanism leads to eating sugar and pigs. Humanism was invented to mass produce billions of humans. Billions of humans can mass produce hundreds of billions of pigs. She liked games. Her legacy, the thing we live in, isn't real life. It's a strategy for some kind of victory against a long dead opponent. But, yo, I'm only annoyed. What do I know?
Alright. I don't want to say this, so we'll just end it.
Okay.
The young man appears constantly worried. It's just the way his brows are built. The worry never leaves his face. Okay, that's just the same thing. How are you settling in?
Hard to say, cop man. Signs in here are distinctly wild. Gonna take a while before everything's properly synced.
Dang nerd, what are these big brains write a novel, my dude? Yeah.
I did get to talk to the crab man, though.
You mean Tiago?
Anyway, he's been giving me kind of a psychic rundown of this place. Dude's seen some crazy shit, but he's actually a lot like us.
You mean all his mother love stuff isn't too spooky for you? You mean all the sobriety stuff isn't too restrictive for you? What do you mean?
The man picks up on stuff, and he knows a lot about the church. I got a lot to learn from him. Good thing you didn't squash him.
What did Tiago tell you about the church?
The crabman's been lurking here for a while. He's experienced things. Things that give off bad signs. As far as we can tell, the Ubies built this place about 320 years ago as a sarcophagus.
Do you mean there are dead bodies here?
Not like a literal sarcophagus. It's being
Metaphorical. What's it for?
encasement, confinement of something they were afraid of. Something new and unheard of on the Isla. I think that's what the crabman is experiencing when he climbs around upstairs.
He looks up into the darkness beyond the beams.
Like, this is some old world shit the Ubies had heard about. I thought the best way to deal with it was to build a church surrounding it to contain it.
So, is he talking about the hole in the world that's here? I don't get it. Contain what exactly?
No, and it's not something they properly understood either. What it does, but it's what this soul
Yeah,
person
okay.
is looking for and trying to measure.
Not so as the woman. So they built a church around this location because of the 2mm hole in the world. Yeah, he's being... Yeah.
This, though. She won't be able to measure it. People like that always want to measure everything. All those things they really can't.
The wood creaks as a gale blows by outside. Dust particles fall through the darkness, settling down on the age-bleached floorboards. The structure does not feel particularly durable. This building seems less than structurally sound.
No, it's pretty fucking unsound if you ask me. They should have built a club for anodic music around it instead.
He grins.
Anodic music will definitely contain whatever we're dealing with.
His words echo in the chamber.
And if it can't, well...
He shrugs non-committally. Well, makes you think soon it's gonna fail.
Seems to be the trend around here, doesn't it? You can't measure shit like this. It's not like substance. Maybe you
Okay,
could
we don't need to
pick
bring
up
up the
that
Doom
cop.
commercial area up.
I think we got on a good level here. The signs are syncing up well.
You know, I do like that we let these messed up code kids into the only building in town that literally eats noise. That was a high five move. Why are you so suspicious about everything? Let's try this.
Suspicious people are esoteric people. We don't go around spilling everything to Johnny Law. They don't call me Noid for nothing. It took us setting out for this whole enterprise to get our signs synced.
Why are you called Noid anyway?
It's short for paranoid.
May I ask why? What is good of being suspicious?
A reasonable question. Say I get hurt. I want to make sure it never happens again. So I analyse the situation. Exercise caution. Caution is suspicion.
That's fair. What are you suspicious of?
It'd be easier to list stuff I'm not suspicious of. I'm not suspicious of sound and colour. Mechanics and chemistry also have a trueness about them. Most anything else deceives. Wants to steal your life away.
And what are the most suspicious things?
I don't have a top 10 list of things I'm most suspicious of, but if I had one, the left-right complex would be number 1. Number 2 would be their sole accomplishment, the pig-wheat paradigm.
The left-right complex. Left-right business.
I prefer not to. Both ask the wrong questions. Any spark of light from either one is accidental. Their combined movement's only concern is producing enough pig and wheat for everyone. The end goal of humanity. The original mistake was assuming that words have more being than bodies. That's what led us astray. Far from our true lives, but we may yet find a way back.
Whatever this true life is, you feel it's a real centerpiece of this mythology. Man, I have never had this conversation with Noid or I arrested these kids. He's kind of rad and my new friend. Yeah, like, I was just about to say, this is actually really interesting because, like, in the other, playthroughs I've seen, it's, like, what happened, like, with what you're saying, right? Most people just experienced the tent and didn't let them into the church, and they were just, like, arrested them for drugs or whatever. But, like, this is us really getting to know them, so... a lot more than before. More than just like, oh, they're just druggy kids with rave music or whatever, right? So yeah, this is actually really interesting because we're getting to know their character. And I'm sure that we'll get to know the other two when we get to talk to them. What's suspicious about the production of pork and weed?
It's only our shit. We should make better use of not being animals or cereal grain ourselves.
What's bad about cereal grain having enough food to be a precursor for greater things? What's bad about animals? Animals are cute.
Yes, having food is means to an end, but the left never talks about the end, only the means. Caps are likewise suckers, constantly sleepless in worry.
Does it mean you're mentally ill?
Mental illness is a term the powers use to homogenise people. I think I don't reach mental illness. I am merely politically ill, a suspicious element.
His eyes flicker. I mean, I arrested them because they locked people in the church, and I kind of hate that I have to let them off in order to have these absolutely rad conversations with cool people. Yeah. Mildly disgruntled. No, that's fine. Yeah, like, I was wondering if there's, like, a middle ground you could reach, because, like, I wonder if it's possible to, like, reach the logic while you're in the tent and being like, well, I know what you're trying to do, you have drugs or whatever, but then, like, I was thinking maybe there's a way to convince them not to sell drugs, but only do the rave party and then try to change, like, make them promise that they'll give up the drugs and then, only have the Anodic Dance Club or whatever. Which I feel like might be possible, because Andre seems like he would be okay with giving that up if we allow him to take the church, but I don't know. That's just a thought I had. I don't know if it's actually possible. You mentioned true life. What would that be like?
A life is true if it's free from fear, an internal division among oneself. others. Mankind has seeds of greatness in it. A Germinal will come and return to trueness. It will be hardcore.
But yeah, like, it's kind of, like, who knows what happened to Tiago, right? Because he was, like, stuck in this church for, like, 7 days. I don't know how he survived. How would you go about returning to this true life?
Beats and bright lights to shatter falsehoods. Nerve impulses for the collective body. We are very much alike in basic structure. An hard enough beat would awaken everyone to a truer calling. In unity.
Just like that, the speed freak is right in your face, his eyes burning. His comrades look on worriedly. The young man is dead serious about this. So you're advocating a noise-based society.
Many non-Occidental cultures share a beat at their art. Thus, they are closer to true, hardcore life. There's just never been enough of them, and they had to rely on some extremely basic percussion.
You keep mentioning hardcore. What does that mean to you?
Utmost dedication. Thoughts from the spinal cord. It's a potent superlative as well. Egghead usually has a better concept of the hardcore. He just really likes saying hardcore.
Hardcore!
His friend shouts from the mixed table while with a smile surpassing your own wideness, a total moon face, and eyes full of naive wonderment. That was vague. Dedication, something else. Superlative.
Maybe you're being too specific about it. Try consulting with your spinal cord. Oh yeah, sure thing.
Oh. Harden up your ledger. Caught the key. Conceptualization. What's with the clothes?
They're hardcore.
That's it?
They're just clothes.
Thought there would be more to it.
Just a style, you know, normal hard style.
No more hard style.
Anyone can wear it.
Just wrote in a helpful paragraph. Yeah, I don't really know what the options are with these kids. I definitely ignored the drugs in my playthrough. Yeah, no, this is godly, and our conceptualization isn't very high, but we can definitely attempt it. Let's see what we have for conceptualization. Actually, before we do that, I have all my logic gear on, so let me do the logic check with Suna. That's what we originally came here for.
Yes, what is it?
Godly. Logic 3. Hold on. Bonus from thoughts. Ooh, I have a thought thing. What's keeping me from this? Some kind of superstar. Learning cap. We could forget that, I think. Magnesium-based life form. +2 volition. Ooh, that's kind of tough. +1 volition power move. That's temporary research bonus, right? Wow, my volition's really high right now. Bonus from thoughts. I don't know. I'm trying to decide if it's worth it, I guess. Yeah, let's see. I can give up some kind of superstar because I haven't really been using skill points on things. I've been mostly doing thoughts, so I'm okay with letting this go. So that should help a little bit. We can keep magnesium-based life form for now. Let's forget this. Yeah. I mean, Kim is alive and your partner seems like you're winning. That is true. Oh, remaining. Oh, we had... Oh, okay. I didn't know if you stopped it, that your progress on the thought still stays. So that's actually super helpful. We can internalize it still. Oh man, I should have done this. I should have ran this while I was reading the ledger, because I don't think we would have had any red checks with that. Let's turn it on now, though. And we can stop it at any point, so that's actually super helpful. I didn't know we could stop and start thoughts. 17, better. Internalize that and read a book, yeah. I didn't know. Oh, I do have a skill point too. Oh man, I could... should I let go of this? +2 volition. Well, actually, I'll check to see if I have any volition clothes. So... if we have clothes that can make up for the volition we'll drop, then I think I'm okay with that. Nope, doesn't look like it. Darn, no volition clothes. When I finally replay the game, I'm going to spend every night reading books. No idea what those are about. Oh, yeah. That's something I wanted to do too. Maybe I'll do that in my off time. Or like, aside from the stream, but... yeah, I've always wanted to see what the books would say. Too. It's a very interesting thing. Okay. Well, at least this is a white check. We can try it in the future. Or we could even try it again right now since we have a skill point.
What is it?
Alright, 17%. Crossing my fingers. Ooh, darn it. Freaking look at that lame roll. All you hear is silence in your head. Sigh. You know what? This is important to me, so I'm gonna try it right now. Yeah, logic.
Yes, what is it?
28%. Ah, why, game? Why you roll like that? It hurt me so. That sucks. Oh well, we'll try again in the future.
Yo, man, what's on your mind?
Alright, conceptualization. Let's try this one. Oh, I'm stuck. My thing is not scrolling.
They're hardcore. It's just a
Okay, there we
style.
go. Alright. Like the double down. Alright. What were we looking for? Conceptualization. That's yellow. It takes guts to play this game sometimes. Oh wait, it's blue. I'm a dummy. Conceptualization. I might have missed it. Oh, here it is. Let me just triple check here. Logic drama. Nope. Oh. Oh, that's drama. Rhetoric. Composure. Okay. Conceptualization. No minuses. Good. Guts or cowardly quick loads. I like your commitment. Thank you. Alright. Let's try again with this. 28. Not bad. Okay. Don't screw me over, game. You already rolled. You already gave me a 3 and a 2. Why? 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 Why make me sad? This is sad. I know, Snake Eyes twice in a freaking row.
Man, it's good to see you.
Composure. No words, just dance. Oh, I can try this again.
Bye, officer.
I failed the dance before, but now I can try to dance again. Oh, I need a dance. Composure. I must. Let me dance. Composure.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
Oh, you know what? I forgot. We could take drugs to enhance ourselves.
Goodbye,
Interact. Nope. Tools. Motorics? Yes, motorics. Motorics, psyche, morale. Oh, these are both speed. Okay, they do the same thing. Okay. Time for drugs. Hiya! Let me dance.
Oh, hey, man. It's good
42! Yeah! You close your eyes and vacate your skull, leaving your brain to wonder. Where did that little fluttering light go? Total darkness. You sink down the darkest fathoms of your own personal deep, vertebrae by vertebrae, through the unformed skulls of your spine. Here it will begin. Where did the church go?
Who fucking cares?
Ha 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 ha! Good. Orgasmic. Wait, I want to click this option. All I want to do is dance. God? Where is your God? Where did the music go? Oh, don't worry. The music is still here. There. It's you who's gone. No, really, why can't I hear anything? This is a pivotal moment. Try not to pee yourself. Concentrate on hearing. Nothing. Just the immaculate silence of her spinal fluid. Electrified. Comes to you like a blue whale. You sense it stir in the tranquility of the deep, a single note of bass passing through. Then, it's gone. Back to El Silencio. This is where the beat plunged. It will resurface soon. Brace for glory. What was that about unformed skulls? Psst. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Every vertebrae in your spine is an unformed skull, ready to pop up and replace the old one, like shark teeth. The one you're currently in has a little brain forming in it, waiting for its turn to rule the world. As it ought to be. Where is it? In the spinal cord. What do you want? From what I can see, it's about to bust a move. Frickin' bust a move. Foolhardy, do you even know what's happening on the surface? Maybe 1,000 years have passed. Or maybe you started spazzing out like 2 seconds ago. With your eyes still closed, the first thing you feel, all the way back in pivoting darkness of your torso, it is warmth. You have become a triumph of rhythmoplastics, somewhere in a smelly wooden church on the coast of Revachol. The wounds from the war you've raged on your body are healing, twist by twist, turn by turn. You have touched upon an entirely new way of moving the human body. Every motion is pumping your brain full of endorphins. Open your eyes to the pioneering glory of hard style. Open your eyes and dance like you've never danced before. Oh yeah, there I go, with my ridiculous hat. Oh my gosh, this is the best. Oh my gosh, it's so good. We've become a flawless, interlocking mechanism. A flesh and bone approximation of the throb coming from the speaker setup of one of called eggheads. Entirely, rigidly, imbecilic, without pity or fear. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I'm so glad I took drugs for this. Free from self-awareness, no deliberation, only, only execution.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah! The Speed Freak's would-be leader stands slack-jawed in disbelief at the hardcoreness on display. He whispers to himself. This is really happening. With his reel-to-reel mixer blasting the anthem of a future that will never come, the young man observes your moves for a second. Then blasts into the same hideous pattern, yelling. Oh my gosh. He's dancing too. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Oh my gosh. He throws a screwdriver and a bunch of drill chucks into the corner and explodes in dance. While he lacks in sharpness, he more than makes up for violent enthusiasm. Turns to a cell. What are you doing? Oh my gosh, no one's dancing. The woman lifts her headphones up slightly and raises her chin, looking at you expectantly.
Asil, aren't you going to dance?
Suna asks Asil to dance.
No. Recording.
She turns to Suna, then back to you. She briskly shakes her head and puts her headphones back on. The lead programmer throws the other young woman a glowing, knowing glance before turning her attention back to her own work. Oh my gosh, this is so good! She's still at her mainframe pressing buttons and reading printouts, but she started nodding her head along to the music. Oh my gosh, she's nodding her head. You will dance with us and we will get married. Dance, Andre, it's the law. The young man immediately bounces up and down, then assumes the same dance pattern, embellishing it with the same sort of waving motion. Kim, get in here!
What's going on here?
Oh my gosh, the lieutenant looks at you at the streets running around the church, a group of unhinged lunatics. I said, get in here and dance! The lieutenant squeezes the bridge of his nose. The light reflects off his glasses, giving him the appearance of a surgeon in the middle of a tense procedure. He's having trouble adjusting to the new reality before him.
What's happening?
Oh my gosh. The lieutenant is forced to yell over the futurist and glass music over the speaker. I'm undercover. I'm not doing anything. This music made me its mind up a long time ago. I'm just implementing.
Good for you. Rock on then.
He looks around the church hall. Rock on then. Somehow you imagine to hear him sigh. We ain't going anywhere before we tear things up.
What?
72%. Oh my gosh. Freaking do not fail me now, game. That's it. Don't let the lieutenant leave without us getting his hardcore on. Oh, you no! You ruined the best thing in the freaking world, Authority, you stupid head. What's harder than a hardcore bit of...
Excuse me, what?
Oh my gosh. No! No, stop immediately. Stop dancing and apologize. No, you must dance. Okay, that's actually racist. I'm not gonna say that. I don't know what got into me. I'm so sorry. I lost control for a moment.
Dance? Monkey fucker?
No, Kim hates us now. I'm so sad. Then a breath of cold sea air fills the church as the lieutenant opens the door and steps out. No, Kim, I'm sorry. This is even worse because I'm wearing this stupid hat. Is there anything more I can do? I want to break the limit. The dynamic motion of your flailing body is boiling on the extreme. You're going off the charts. Feel as if turning on the hyperdrive will be to a point of no return. Feels almost melancholy. Are you sure you have your entire posse along for this? Together, where are you?
Here we go again.
We messed up so bad. Suicide? Maybe suicide. You know,
Filthy air!
to be honest, that doesn't sound too bad.
Sound above my head.
Kim left. A bummer. No. Sad. Oh well. We'll have a party without Kim, unfortunately. We failed 72%. Music pounds through the hall of an old safe church on the coast of Martinique. Several figures are lost in the beats, their bodies pulled this way and that way by sound. One of them, an officer of the RTM, suddenly stops. He appears disoriented, then starts shaking violently, no longer in the rhythm with the music. The beats that had you fired up all a moment ago now seem overwhelming, nauseating. They shift and multiply like pieces of colored glass on a kaleidoscope. You were gripped in panic alongside a dizzying feeling of deja vu, then everything goes silent. What's happening to me? Not sure, but it's definitely not a normal dance floor experience. There's something seriously wrong with you, bro. I feel like this has happened before. Could be. It was almost like the utter unpleasantness of the experience was breaking through the barrier of your recent memory loss. I should get help. What are you going to do? Call the Lazarus again? And if you were to go to a regular hospital, do you know how long it would take to figure out what's really wrong with you? The interviews, the poking, the prodding that you'll undergo? All this excitement of dancing and dancing harder and even fainting real hard is better than dragging your feet from office to office. Examination room to examination room. All mercilessly white, bright, and smelling of antiseptic. Besides, you got to solve a case right now. And you won't get to solve it if you turn yourself into a lab rat. Whatever's wrong with you can wait. What happens next? You lay there in complete darkness for a while, far away from everything and everyone. Then consciousness will slowly begin to return. It won't be fun. But you already know. It really is.
Oh, there you are, man. Don't worry. I've seen this happen before to people partying too hard. You're dehydrated and all.
Where's Kim?
Don't know what happened between you guys, but it was not cool. You should go out and talk to him.
Give him a moment. See, this is why you need distilled water.
He comes over with a cup of water and puts it to your lips. How long was I out for?
When exactly did you lose consciousness? When you started shaking or when you were already on the ground?
Kim just forced us. We needed a bad job. I'm so sad, man.
30 minutes.
This is literally the worst outcome that could have happened. We were dancing and it was cool, but now it's not cool anymore. I think I had a seizure.
You just raved too hard. The beat gets so hard, you know, and you were rolling super hard on it.
Felt familiar.
With the moves you've got on you, I don't doubt it.
It's not your moves. It's not your moves that are at fault per se. You almost certainly had a seizure just now. And a much more massive one a few days ago when you lost your memory. Dang. It was intense, but I'm pulling myself together. Boy, I'm all out of juice. Holy frickin' moly. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Were those red checks? Because the reason why we failed them was because of this. Oh my gosh. I should have stopped it. I should have checked. I was too hyped up by the dance. Dang it. Might be imagining it, but it feels like I can turn the volume down. Such is his respect.
Man! Now, man! Now...
The would-be leader stutters with excitement.
Now imagine if we could do that, right? But with like 1,000 people.
End of human development. Mission complete.
Right, ecstatic.
Right.
Absolutely beat. The muscles relax and feet like noodles underneath.
Goodbye, officer.
Okay. I have to talk to Kim before this ends. I should also probably take off this stupid hat. Yeah, I think it must have been a red check. Man, that sucks. I totally forgot that I had that thought in my brain. Kim, we are sorry about our body and our words on our hat. Exactly. Oh my gosh. How's this conversation gonna go? I'm scared. It's colder outside than you were expecting. You see the lieutenant standing there. A small cloud of white escaping from his mouth. He turns to you but says nothing. He's waiting to see what you do. For gosh sake, you effed up, please. Say you effed up. Yes.
You think?
Hey, I made a mistake, but it's not my fault, you know. What's your problem? Okay, scratch it. I definitely effed up. Yes, definitely.
Yes. And?
And? Apologize, you nerd. The lieutenant stares impassively. And I'm sorry.
Let me ask you something.
He leans in to inspect you.
What do you see when you look at me?
Just a guy.
Yeah, that's what most people say. But do you know what they don't say? Ruination. I don't suppose anyone ever questions whether you belong here. Whatever your faults, you're a solid detective. You're obviously Ruination. I was born here. I grew up here. It's the only home I've ever known. And there's a good chance I'll die in the line of duty here, too. But to most of my countrymen, I will always be some monkey fucker.
To me, you're my partner. For a moment, the lieutenant seems to be suppressing something uncomfortable. Then he clears his throat. The lieutenant's not comfortable with emotional openness. He's eager to change the subject.
Well, good. Because we are partners. Now, I have some personal matters I'd like to get in order. If you don't object, I'm going to leave the rest of the day's investigation to you.
Personal matters? I mean, go ahead, I guess.
Try not to break anything while I'm gone. I'll see you in the morning, detective.
We're just gonna be all alone? This is the worst day of my entire life. I'm just gonna go run into the ocean, I guess. With my speed. Wah, Kim, I'm sorry. I forgot to cancel the thought where it makes me fail everything. Oh man. I was gonna end the stream. I mean, I have to end the stream because I need to go to bed, but this is like the worst note to end on. It's the best note, very dramatic, yeah. I feel so bad about it that I just want to start over, but I can't do that. I have to live with my mistakes. And face head on to the future. Find out next time. Yes, where will he be and who will he meet, etc., etc. And we'll see what happens. But yeah. Anyways. What a moment. That was very intense and crazy, and I didn't know it was going to turn out that way, so... Man, what a game. Was fun. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad you had fun. Enjoy the no brains play. I'm emotionally destroyed right now, but I am having fun. Only a game that's this good would make me feel such things. But yeah. So that'll be the end of the stream, and we'll continue this next time. And thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And for anyone else that might be lurking, or popped in and out of the stream, thank you for being here, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye!